Okay, let's put the barrel on that howitzer head. Here's the Spanish pack howitzer. The barrel weighs approximately 150 pounds. It's approximately 30 inches long, 3-inch bore diameter. Material is bronze. The only marking on this type of Spanish howitzer is a registry number, and on this one we have number 72. And the howitzer is made for short-range anti-personnel firing, and it has sights cast right into the top of the barrel. It has a front sight, and other sights, as you can see here. Registry number 72. The bore is smooth bore, 3-inch diameter, and the howitzer has a chamber. The carriage is a later carriage made in Austria for a different weapon, but because it almost fits this, we use it for this weapon since we didn't get a carriage with the Spanish howitzer, and we don't even know what the proper Spanish howitzer carriage looks like, although we've seen some written descriptions from approximately 1800. This is round number 1, Spanish pack howitzer, 2.5 ounces FFFG black powder, 3-pound canister load. Fire in the hole.
That looked a little better.
Pretty good bang that time.
Good bang that time.
Fire in the hole. Oh, we hit the top of the target that time. Now here we are at the 25-yard target, looking at the results of shots number 1 and 2, neither of which opened up to any significant extent.
4 ounces of black powder with a bolt shot full of bolts. And you can see the target paper over here is well littered with evidence of the scatteration, which seemed to work pretty well. And then more interestingly, on the pallet itself, notice that the bolts are actually sticking out like a porcupine. Here we have an interesting piece of wood we picked up downrange at 50 yards. You'll notice this is a piece of the pallet, and you'll notice here there are imprints of the threads of the bolt, and also a second bolt hit here. So there's 2 bolts. The power, of course, broke this piece of pallet right in half.
Okay, here we are with shot number 4. 4 ounces. Good shot. This is shot number 5 with a canister filled with bolts weighing approximately 3 pounds at the 100-yard target with 5 ounces of FG black powder. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Okay. Ready on the firing line. Fire in the hole.
Okay.
We get ready for shot number 6. 5 ounces FG black powder, 1 canister round filled with bolts, weighing approximately 3 pounds, range 50 yards, ignition friction primer. Oh.
Dead center.
I think we hit it, Ed.
Dead center.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what do we see here, Ed, after shot number 6?
Well, we've got 50 yards here. The projectile hit right here. I don't think it had completely disintegrated. There are some bolt evidence of shrapnel here. Quite a bit of evidence. There's some on the ground. That explains it, though.
Yeah, we found out what happened on round number 6 is we didn't cut the tape on the cuts we had made in the PVC, and the rounds stayed together. Whereas if we would have cut the tape, it would have come apart. Looking at the weapon, we fired 6 rounds now. These are probably the first rounds this thing has fired in 250 years or so. At least 200 years, let's say. And we don't see any evidence of a problem. We checked the trunnions, they look straight. We've checked the breech for swelling. There doesn't appear to be anything going on there. Everything looks okay. We got a little bit of powder soot coating the chase area of the weapon here, and we'll clean that off when we give it a swabbing. We swab it out, both the chamber and the bore, in the vent between shots, and we wait at least 10 minutes between shots. Those are good safety measures. But as far as the weapon goes, even though it was built probably in the 1790s, it was built on the solid cast system with a bored bore by one of the major Spanish arsenals, either Barcelona or Sevilla, and it was built to high quality standards and still functions as designed. Here we are with round number 7, 5 ounces FG black powder, 1 canister round filled with bolts at 50-yard target. Ignition is by friction primer. Fire in the hole. That's pretty good. Okay, here we are down at the 50-yard target. Ed's going to explain to us what went on.
Well, we probably were a bit on the high side, although we do have some good dispersion here. Hard telling what happened up above. Interestingly enough, one of them hit a piece of glass, disintegrated before it got down here.
Yeah, we did have good opening that time.